What's up, you guys? It is Monday morning and it's a new start to a new week and I feel good. I'm off to a kind of late start to my day though. It's like 11 o'clock already. I went to sleep really late last night, which is really bad. I was just like on my phone for like hours doing nothing. I don't know. So today's video is basically going to be a what I eat in a day as a college student, because if you don't know, I am a freshman in college. I live on campus, which means I have a meal plan and I eat in the dining hall, which it's okay. My options are kind of limited, but I try to mix things up, try to keep things relatively healthy. If you don't know, the dining hall is basically just an unlimited supply of food. They've got pizza, pasta, ice cream, cookies, all that sort of stuff. I try to gravitate towards healthier options just because eating all that junk every day really doesn't make me feel good, and I feel that food is fuel for your body. So what I eat ultimately helps me with my performance throughout the day, and especially if I'm working out, like eating healthy and eating good food is like a must. So I'm just gonna be taking you guys along with me, showing you what foods I eat throughout the day and what I'm snacking on, and you'll also come along with me to the gym. So let's go get some breakfast. I need to eat some food before class, and this will also be my pre-workout meal. Okay, so this morning I was really looking forward to having some oatmeal and scrambled eggs, but at around 11 they stopped serving breakfast. So instead I just got a wheat bagel, I think it was, and I didn't want cream cheese, so I just put peanut butter and I sliced up a banana, put that on top, and that ended up being really good. That's like one of my go-tos. And then of course some fruit, so I just had some grapes. For breakfast I definitely do like eating sweets, so you know, I like waffles and pancakes and French toast and all that, but I think fruits are a better option for getting my sugar intake. I enjoyed that before class, and then in the next clip you guys will see my full back workout. Okay, to start off this workout I'm gonna be warming up on this GHD machine, which stands for glute hamstring developer or something like that. Hopped on this because none of the machines are open. I'm just doing 2 sets of 12. This really stretches out the hamstrings, the glutes obviously, and also my lower back. So for all my workouts, I really like to superset, which means I'll do 2 exercises back to back with no rest in between. And this just really helps minimize, you know, rest time. It gets my heart rate pumping and gets me sweating more. So that's something I really enjoy. For this superset, I'm doing bent over rope rows. As you can see, I'm kind of just bent over, and then I draw my elbows back and, you know, squeeze my lats. And then I supersetted it with this move right here. So I go into a lat pull down kind of thing behind my head and then in front of me. You can just see what I'm doing. I'm really bad at explaining these, by the way. I promise I'll get better at this with more practice, but yeah. So for this next superset, I'm doing these bent over delt raises using the cable. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just kind of bent over. I'm really drawing my arm back, and I'm making sure that my elbow is a little bit bent just to prevent injuries. And this exercise targets the delts, hence the name. And yeah, oh no, okay, so sorry about this camera angle. I didn't even realize that like my butt would be all up in the lens, so let's just move on. After I finished doing delt raises on both sides, I supersetted that with some straight bar bicep curls using, you know, the cable machine again. Whenever I do supersets, I always try to have it so that I'm stationed at one spot, so I don't really have to, you know, move around in the gym and whatnot, which makes it more convenient for me. Next, I'm doing lat pull downs, and this is a little bit different than your usual. Instead, I'm doing left, right, and then both arms. I think this is called like a lat pull down complex. I don't really know, but I just like this because it allows me to isolate either side, or well, both sides, and then I just do a normal lat pull down in between. Yeah, it feels really good. And for these I did, I think, 4 sets of 8. Moving on, this is the last exercise I believe that I'm doing for my back, and they're these dumbbell rows into flies, and I can definitely feel it even though I'm only using 10-pound dumbbells, because I really try to, you know, squeeze my shoulder blades up at the top. It feels really good. And then to finish off my workout, I'm doing some bicep curls, and for this I'm doing 5 curls on each arm, switching off, and then I repeat that 2 more times so that each arm does a total of 15 reps. After that I do 10 bicep curls using both arms. It was burning so bad and I had to cover my face because my face just was not cute. So yeah, that's why there's a poop emoji, and it was a struggle. You can see that I'm really swinging my upper body, which I really shouldn't be doing, but you know, it's okay. And I really don't know why I even tried to do like some sort of pull-up after my workout, because my back was just so tired already. Pull-ups are definitely something that I want to work on and improve on, but it's kind of hard because there's no assisted pull-up machine here. It's okay though, I'll get there one day. So that concludes the workout, and of course I gotta have my post-workout meal. So for lunch I had a big salad. I had cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots, and yeah, I topped it with some balsamic vinaigrette. And I also had a nice big plate full of fruit, cantaloupe, some honeydew, pineapple. I didn't want anything too heavy, but this was definitely enough to keep me full until dinner. What's up, you guys? So a couple hours have passed since I had lunch and working on some schoolwork. Figured I needed a little snack, so I just grabbed some of this trail mix that I've had in my room. I just brought it from home. I'm actually not completely sure like what the whole mix is, but yeah, I'm just kind of nibbling and snacking on this trail mix. Oh yes, so it is dinner time. Finally, I was actually pretty hungry after lunch. I tried to make my salad a little bit different than what I had at lunch, so I put lettuce, craisins, carrots, and broccoli, dressed it with sesame ginger. And then of course I got a quesadilla, and I pretty much get this almost every other day. Probably like the best thing in the dining hall to me personally. It just has cheese and some vegetables. I think it has like onions and bell peppers, and then I have it with some guac. You dip it in, it's so good. Nothing too special, but this was definitely a very fulfilling dinner. What's up, y'all? Just recently had dinner, and I don't know, I just have a sweet tooth all the time. I was gonna go and buy some ice cream, like I was like literally this close, but the store that's on campus, they were out, so I think that was a sign that I shouldn't be having ice cream. So I got myself a granola bar instead. I should be so proud of myself. This will have to suffice. It's a Nature Valley bar, a protein bar with peanut butter and dark chocolate. As long as it's got chocolate, I'm good. So I'm just gonna snack on this. Now that I'm eating my dessert, this video is pretty much done because I showed you all my meals for the day, from breakfast to lunch to dinner to snacks in between and whatnot. Despite being in college, there are ways to minimize your intake of fatty, gross, bad foods, and today was that day for me. I don't eat salads every day, and I don't eat 100% healthy every day. There are some days where I'll just eat complete crap, but for this day specifically, I just wanted to really focus on eating more clean. Anyways, I really want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, you should definitely subscribe, because you can definitely expect to see a lot more vlogs from me and a lot more other sort of videos from me. But that is my goal from here on out. More videos for you guys. I don't want to ramble on for too long, so I'm gonna cut it off right now. That is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.